we go to the junior bantamweight division. This bout is scheduled for 10 rounds. When the bell rings, the referee in charge of the action, Rocky Bird. Introducing first, he's fighting out of the blue corner, wearing the white trimmed with black and weighing in at 122 pounds. He comes to us from Sonora, Mexico with a perfect record of 17-0, 6 by knockout. Ladies and gentlemen, here is Carlos Alberto Cantu. And his opponent across the ring, fighting out of the red corner, wearing white, trimmed with black also, and weighing in at 115 pounds. Pardon me, 116½ pounds. His professional record, an excellent one. 12 victories with 3 defeats and 1 draw, 4 KOs, and he currently holds the NABF title in this division. Title not on the line tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, from Houston, Texas, here is Polo Saucedo.
All right, boxing fans, we've got a heck of a match for you here. Unbeaten Carlos Cantu from Mexico, who you were looking at there in the far corner, will be taking on the current NABF champion. That title is not on the line tonight, though, and that's Hipolito Polo Saucedo. So this should be a good matchup, a good test for Saucedo. I'm surprised this is not a title bout, but it's not. And we're under, oh, Polo Saucedo comes out and does a little, the Polo Saucedo hop, I guess you'd call it, to get things started here. So he's ready to go. Carlos Cantu with the long trunks. Maro Merito written across the front, Cantu on the back. Polo Saucedo, they both have white trunks with black trim, but Polo Saucedo is the one with the black fringe. Just underway, round 1, we're set for 10, so sit back and enjoy some world-class boxing here. The NABF champion and one of the top contenders in the world, Polo Saucedo, taking on the unbeaten Carlos Alberto Cantu. Boxing coming to you from the Albuquerque Convention Center. Dan Cisneros at ringside. And you're watching the 8 Count Boxing Hour. Saucedo is pretty tricky, pretty light on his feet. He'll move around a little bit unconventional. Comes at you from weird angles, but it's been effective. He has a nice record of 12-3-1. Not a big knockout puncher, neither guy is. Cantu with only 6 knockouts in his 17 wins, and Saucedo with only 4 knockouts in his 12 wins. So they're pretty similar in punching power, at least numbers-wise. Don't know too much about Cantu, other than that he's undefeated, but we're not sure. I haven't looked at the record to see who he's fought. Polo Saucedo, we know he's world-class. And as I said earlier, he is the NABF, the current NABF champion. So we're just getting underway here, kind of a feeling out round here. Both guys trying to see what they have in front of them. Carlos Cantu in control of the center of the ring. And Saucedo's the man stepping around, getting angles, and he's just all over the place. There's a nice combination from Cantu. Polo Saucedo, world ranked, and he's poised for a world title shot here pretty soon. I'd be surprised if he doesn't get one. He said he would love a shot at Danny Romero, our Kid Dynamite from here in Albuquerque. But he certainly has to win tonight to earn himself a shot, and then Danny would have to win against Jaji Sabali tonight in the main event. So that ends round 1. looking into the corner of Polo Saucedo as we get set to start the second round of this bout, set for 10 rounds. Round 2 underway. Rocky Burke is the referee tonight. Rocky from Las Cruces, New Mexico. Former professional boxer himself, an amateur boxing standout. The brother of former ESPN lightweight champion Louis Burke. And Rocky is one of the premier up-and-coming referees in New Mexico. He's got a good assignment here, Polo Saucedo and Carlos Cantu. We're going to find out if Cantu is for real. He's being tested against the current NABF champion, Polo Saucedo. Now Cantu starts to come alive as he works a little bit with that right hand. Polo Saucedo, a very unorthodox fighter. That's about all I can say. He really comes at you from strange angles, an assortment of punches from you don't know where they're coming from. And he can really throw guys off. I've seen him in some of his fights in the past. Really discombobulates some world-class boxers. And you might say he's a little awkward, but it works for him. Cantu just kind of ducks his head and bulls his way in and throws some shots. Saucedo looking to step and fire, punch off weird angles. He has yet to get on track though, and neither man has really landed anything big. There's a right hand from Cantu that catches just grazed the chin of Saucedo. Now Cantu sticking out that jab to keep Saucedo away. He misses with a big uppercut. And Cantu tried to fire back with a body shot. Saucedo working with body shots, and he throws a big right hand that just misses his target. So both guys are starting to warm up just a bit here. Kind of a slow opening round, but they've started to heat things up now. And there's Saucedo with a nice left hand to the body. Cantu now, who was originally taking the center of the ring, now finds himself back against the ropes as Saucedo starts to step on the gas just a little bit. The crowd is buzzing, but they're a little quiet right now. You can expect them to erupt later on tonight when Danny Romero and Johnny Tapia enter for their two separate matches on this card. Saucedo continuing to track down Cantu. So Cantu now going into retreat. We did not expect to see that. Albert Cantu coming in with a reported record of 17-0, and that ends round 2. So both guys kind of came alive there in that second round, and both of them landed their share of shots. Been a close one to this point. Neither guy has established dominance, that's for sure. Round 3 underway, scheduled for 10. You're watching the 8-Count Boxing Hour. Community Cable Channel 27, public access to television. New Mexico's knockout boxing show, the 8-Count Boxing Hour. And now these two guys starting to mix it up a little bit. There's a little shot that lands to the head of Saucedo. So Cantu brings a little pop, snaps back the head of Saucedo. Now Saucedo going back to the body. And it was a left hand to the body that did the number there on Cantu, and he goes down. And I don't think he's going to get up. This one is over. Polo Saucedo ends things with a body shot. Wow. Carlos Cantu just took that left hand to the body and he cannot get up. So this will go down as a third round knockout. 10 count. Those body shots were starting to take their toll, and they really got to Cantu and hurt him. And that's all she wrote. So Hipolito Polo Saucedo will now move his record to 13-3-1 with 5 knockouts, and he's knocking on the door of a world title shot. Let's go up to ring announcer Michael Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Rocky Burt calls a halt to the bout. The official time, 39 seconds of round number 3. The winner by knockout victory. He still, of course, holds that NABF championship. He is Polo